Hey, what's up, guys? I am back again with something I started, I guess, the channel with kind of like in the beginning, which is the 50 build that I was doing. I kind of left it off as the that I was going to be building it for like stunting and all that stuff, and I never really got back around to it. I did buy a bunch of parts, but I never actually started recording for that because I was still working on this green bike, I'm pretty sure, and then I got the car. The car right now is running good. Reprogrammed the chip. It's just a fuel issue that I'm having. If you guys recall in one of the other videos, I replaced the fuel pump and it was rusted out. The tank was still pretty badly rusted, and I got the big stuff out for the most part, but I guess I didn't do too good of a job because it's still causing problems. I'm pretty sure that it's the pump works fine, but it's not getting gas because the sock is clogged and you can see it in the filter and stuff like that. So I just gotta I'm probably gonna have to drop the tank and buy a new one, or like I said before, swap this motor in the black one, but that's not what this video is about. Um so yeah, I'm gonna be building up to 50. I started building like a track in my backyard, but I'm just giving you guys like an overview of what I'm gonna be doing to the 50. One of my bushing pins, the actual clip like popped. Maybe I'll put the light over here. Yeah. So one of like the bushing, just the C clip kind of popped out while I was jumping and it came out. These are actually the BBR heavy duty springs. Um I'm gonna be putting together this big bore kit. This is the like an actual original BBR Super Pro big bore kit, the 88cc. Um, my friend built this kit back way back when it actually came out. I honed the cylinder. My friend built this kit and he had the oil port blocked off, and I don't think he ever drilled his motor, the other oil port, to 2 millimeters for the oil flow with the high volume pump. But he basically started it and it ran for a little. He didn't ride around. He rode around like his yard, but he didn't like take it anywhere that would have been strenuous without oil. So the kit is in like brand new condition. I ordered the Viton seals. They just handle more heat. And then I got the just the piston and gasket kit off of TB because it's the same thing, high compression piston and the gasket and rings. And then I'll be putting this kit back together and throwing it on the bike. These forks, I have the Derlin bushing, so I'm probably going to be throwing those on, rejetting the carb to the right size. If you guys seen the other video, I'll just go over it to show you guys what was, it might be a little dark, but I have a bag of videos here. And that's actually my friend Ryan's pit bike. That's the kid that I bought this bike from. He actually picked up one for 800, and we're both going to be doing builds because this season, we kind of want to get out, go to the tracks that we were supposed to go to, or that I was. But yeah, if you guys seen the other video, this is just the stuff that I bought. I never actually put any of it on. The billet foot pegs. These are the Derlin bushings that I was talking about. I was still deciding what colors I was going to go with, so I had two sets of grips, both Scott, I'm pretty sure. These were the mini motos, and these are the regular ones you get at like Honda. The foot pegs were when I was kind of doing the stunting thing, which I still am. I actually picked up another 50. This one I painted the frame, swing arm, forks, which I might be using those on this one. But I do have brand new tires. These are, I believe, Pro Tracks. Really good tires. I'll show you guys these in another video when I'm installing them. And that's just the front wheel off the bike because I have to get all this stuff installed. So Yeah, one thing I didn't know, is that BBR actually had dual valve springs, and you could tell this is the if this will focus, this is like the legit. What the hell just happened to the camera? I don't know. It doesn't want to focus for me, but you could see it there. It's like the BBR logo. This is the actual BBR Super Pro kit, which they do not sell anymore. So yeah, I'm just gonna be doing the 88cc big bore with the BBR race head, which is the cam, the valve springs, the rockers. Um, because right now the bike is fine. I have a 70 motor with the FMF pipe, and the bike is it's fine. It's got, like, some decent torque. I'm running a, I believe, 38 15, if that's what's written down here. Yeah, 38 15 gear ratio, which you don't really have much of a first gear. I mean, slow wheelies, yeah, but you don't really have much of a first gear, but second pulls really good. Like, if you could throw the bike up in second, like, you hold wheelies at a pretty consistent speed. And third also. But I'm gonna show you guys a few of the other bikes I have going. This bike I just picked up for 150. It's a Coolster 125. Um, I paid 150 for it. The bike, literally, it just needed a CDI box, and now it runs fine. So you might not be able to see down here, but I have a lot of stuff going on down here. Um, it's a little dark, but this is the it's pretty hard to see, and I can't even put the flash on while I'm recording now. But the it's just blacked out Crf50 stuff. Those are my motors, 50, 7, I think 250, 270, same bottom ends. It's pretty dark, but this is a future build. This is a original Pitster Pro LXR, which it's a pretty sought after bike. It's like a legit mid-sized pit bike. This is the 140. I'm gonna be building that up in another video. Sorry about the lighting. The light blew out down here, so there's not much to. You can't really see that much, and I turned off my flash because in the last video the flash was on the whole time, and I was in the light, so it kind of sucked. But down here is just like it's like my parts collection shop, whatever. But that's how I got the CDI box, and look forward to seeing that bike in the future because I really want to do a more serious build with that one because it's worth it. Even now, the bikes are still selling for, like, I think it's like over 1,800 new. Like, those bikes are really serious. But yeah. So for this, I'm gonna be putting on new tires. I'm gonna be painting the rims black. I'm deciding what color I want to go with. Either I'm gonna keep the red plastics with the back white fenders, or I'm gonna do all black with black and white graphics, or all white with black graphics. And I don't know if I want to leave the frame silver or gray or whatever it is. I'm kind of thinking about it. It's gonna be that off color in between. Who knows? But yeah, I in my other video, if you guys go check out my other video, it was early on when I started the channel. It was this same 50, and I went over what it has. Basically stock 70 motor, aftermarket sprocket, FMF pipe, pro taper tall bars, and the heavy duty. I think these are +2, and they're the heavy duty dropouts. So yeah, I'm just gonna be basically throwing that back together. When I get the head in, I'm just gonna, I mean, not the head, the piston and rings. I'm gonna remove that 70 head and cylinder, slap this bad boy on, get the valves probably lapped, put the new seals in, and you know, see what's up with that. But I do wanna not to get back to what's going on with the car. I sent the paperwork out, and basically I mailed a check for the wrong price, and it was they could have sent me a letter and said mail another check for $25 more, but instead they sent everything back, and I have to redo all the paperwork and mail out the check with the right amount. And it's just little tedious stuff, but I mean, it's fine. I still, like I said before, I still have to get down to DMV and get everything situated like that. But if anything, I always have the black one that is already titled. I'm contemplating just swapping the motor in the black one, to be honest. But I put so much time into this one. It's like, this is the one that I wanted. This is what I wanted to do. So that's going to get situated. I'll probably mail out the letter next week because this week I'm going to be pretty busy working on the bikes and working on the tracks. My next video, I will take you guys on a little tour of the track because the track has gotten a lot more insane from what you guys have seen. And I don't know. I think it's sick. Like, me and my friend ride back there, and it's like it's starting to get more serious. Like, before it was just a couple of turns. Now it's still pretty small scale to what most people do. Like when you see like Janusa and Donzi D'Ambrosa and Tyler Monaghan. But I'm not knocking like anything about them. Their tracks are insane. But this track I've only had shovels. So like we haven't had a track back there. It's like a truck back there. It's a small track. It's very tight. It's very technical, and all like I've said, all we had was a few shovels, a couple of rakes. My hatchet that I lost, and I've got this one to like take like small trees down and stuff. But it's gonna be getting a lot crazier. We're building a lot bigger jumps. We're making them steeper. I don't know if you guys know about Ridge Panamoka trails. They're coming back or whatever. And there's a side where there were smaller jumps. We're kind of turning that into like a little pit bike alternative. Not messing with any of their stuff, just the little small stuff on the side that people did with bikes. But yeah, if you guys are for those of you who were subscribed before that are interested in the pit bike stuff, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys are working on for this spring and summer, and I'll definitely get back to you. But it's not that I'm stopping the car stuff. I'm not stopping the car stuff. It's just that right now the car stuff is literally at a standstill. So I don't want to put in any more money or actual work until I get, my paperwork good, my license good, and all that. Because the other, like, not too long ago, I took the car out. I went up the street and back, and it wasn't smart at all. Like, I was just so tempted to see what was what and how it felt. And it just wasn't smart because, to be honest, if a cop would have came around the corner and stopped me, this whole project would have probably been over. Like, I'd be driving a car that doesn't even have a title or registration. Like, they could have impounded the car. My tickets would have went from 2,000, probably skyrocketed if they wanted to hit me with the book. So I got to lie low with the car. I'm still, if I get anything or if I see anything, I might order a few things just because. But, for right now, I'm pretty set. I have the turbo kit waiting for when everything's on the road. I still have my compression tester that I'll be doing once all that's figured out. And then you guys can see that down the line. But until then, we're going to be rocking it out with the pit bikes and getting that going because that's going to be what I'm able to do. My friend's around now. He's got his truck. We could definitely go to the races that are pretty close because we're on Long Island. But yeah, so I don't know what the next video is going to probably be when I actually get the stuff in the mail. I ordered some stuff from T-Bolt. Shout out T-Bolt. They got a lot of quality parts, great prices. Back in the day, I couldn't afford anything from any sites, but now I could start doing the things that I always wanted to do, and that's cars and bikes. But yeah, until next time, I'm gonna start working on this now to get this bushing fixed, and I'm gonna make a stand for the next video because I have a decently better camera. I'm gonna make a stand, and I'll probably edit a video of me putting all this together because it might look like a headache to you guys, but this is the kind of shit that I like. I like disassembling, cleaning, fixing, assembling, and seeing my work, pay off. That's what I like to see. So if you guys are into that stuff, let me know if you because I usually do updates, but if you guys are actually into seeing detailed work and maybe time lapses, then let me know because then I'll put that kind of stuff up. But no one said anything. I've just been doing updates and no one said like, hey, we want to see you like, clean your car and, rebuild your head and resurface and like, no one says that. So uh I guess until next time I'll let you guys go and get to work in here. But thanks for watching and see you soon.